Matter. What I want to say is that VDM, leave it alone. I'm just telling you now as a journalist. Okay, leave Yabo and Paulo alone. Ignore them. Ibiomi arrested me 3 times. Ibiomi's boy was paying Yabo not to come to court so I can stay longer in prison. When I went to prison, when I was in prison, what I went through in prison, nobody can even fathom. I've not even told my story, just in little short write-ups. I don't want to ever go back there. Port Harcourt prison, any prison as a matter of fact, even America, Canada prison, okay? I was held 7 days in a maximum women's prison in Canada before Canada deported me for that antagonizing of gun laws. And the 7 days that I was there, it's like 7 years, because you wouldn't like prison. That's Canada now. And the women I was in there with were serving at least 10 years or more, different crimes. So prison can change some things. When Nigerian prisons, just Google it. Nigerian prisons turn you into an animal. Okay, and put Oshimbajo's name on the Google search, and you'll see all the articles that will come out. After I came out and
Finally, Kemi Oluloyo, the only barrister, where she did talk without fear. She don't come out, come advise very dark man. They say power jump power and lesser power must bow. Kemi Oluloyo, according to her, she don't tell very dark man, me very dark man leave Eyabo Ojo and others alone. Say because what will happen to her, she no want to make it happen with very dark man. And when she come, you know, say if fine for talk true, like seriously, if fine for talk your truth, the truth is bitter, but if fine for talk because if you talk at least your truth will save some person and your truth will set you free. So Kemi don't come out for advice very dark man, and people them they come for under the video, they come talk say finally ex-convict don't come for advice. For advice friend. Like seriously, may very dark man take this advice, because if Kemi of all people will come give very dark man this kind of advice, tell very dark man to make it stay away from Iyabo Ojo and others. It means that there is something more to this. We Kemi don't face him. Now she come online for advice very dark man. So I beg any man will be very close to very dark man. I beg we gonna advise this guy. Make this guy take him easy. Make this guy take him easy. Massa, he do the show body now. Make he take him easy. Make he come out JJ. Make he take him small, step by step. So guys, we're gonna continue to watch the video. Make we meet at the comment section down below. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye. You guys should have a wonderful Sunday, and don't forget to go to church.
Matter. What I want to say is that VDM, leave it alone. I'm just telling you now as a journalist. Okay, leave Yabo and Paulo alone. Ignore them. Ibiomi arrested me 3 times. Ibiomi's boy was paying Yabo not to come to court so I can stay longer in prison. When I went to prison, when I was in prison, what I went through in prison, nobody can even fathom. I've not even told my story, just in little short write-ups. I don't want to ever go back there. Port Harcourt prison, any prison as a matter of fact, even America, Canada prison, okay? I was held 7 days in a maximum women's prison in Canada before Canada deported me for that antagonizing of gun laws. And the 7 days that I was there, it's like 7 years, because you wouldn't like prison. That's Canada now. And the women I was in there with were serving at least 10 years or more, different crimes. So prison can change some things. When Nigerian prisons, just Google it. Nigerian prisons turn you into an animal. Okay, and put Oshimbajo's name on the Google search, and you'll see all the articles that will come out. After I came out and I told my experience to the Minister of Interior. VDM, nobody said you should be afraid of Yabo or Paulo. Nobody said you should not speak your mind. Okay, I will blast Yabo any day. Yabo can petition anybody to come and arrest me. Tonto has petitioned twice. I didn't show up. There's nothing she can do. A journalist does not give any source of anything. We protect the source. But at the end of the day, in your case, VDM, you have a case with Yabo. They gave you bail. I don't know the parameters of that bail, but they're watching you. One of the parameters of my own bail, and why they didn't want to give me bail the first time, was because they said, the pen is mightier than the sword. This is a phrase in journalism. You can kill the journalist, but you can't kill the story. They thought I would write about Ibiomi and bad things again. That's why they kept me. And when I got the bail, I was told not to write anything about Ibiomi. I don't know the parameters of your own bail, the conditions, but part of that condition should be not talking about Iyabo at all. Because you have a case with her in court. It's going to be a trial, I guess. So please, VDM, they might arrest you the third time and they will go there and deny you bail. The police prosecutors will have a lot of evidence for that judge to watch. Remember, this is electronic media that we're putting our voice, our face, everything on. Okay, now she's going to say you slandered her. Okay, now, Paulo is saying his own because he's just protecting his girlfriend. Obi Kubana has entered, and Obi is shading a bunch of you guys. Obi is shading a particular blogger who always gives you, posts. I think that would be Tunde Ednut. Okay, if Obi is shading Tunde Ednut now, giving you airtime or giving you posts, it's you he's referring to and Tunde. And I think what Obi said, you have to now look at people's ages, because something about what Obi said makes sense. As in, a lot of young people are disrespecting their elders. Now, Martin, you are 30. Yabo is 45, I believe. So 15 years is pretty much elder, as in she's older than you, 15 years. I am going to be 60 next month. And Yabo was also rude to me a lot. I'm not her mate. A lot of you can see what happens in the DM with me and Yabo. I made her, talk to me on voice notes, and I told her to post those voice notes. I gave her the permission to do that. I haven't posted my own side of those voice notes, what she said to me. I don't have the time. I'm retired as a journalist now. But a lot goes on in the DM. Like Yabo fronts in front of her fans. Fronting means showing off, calling people names. But in the DM, she'll be there apologizing to me. Yabo, you can shagbe, you know that. So it's the same thing that's going on with Yabo and I that's going on with VDM and Yabo. Some people said older people have to have respect for themselves before they demand respect. Yeah, but I respect myself. I'm only on social media for one thing, my money. I give you the work, I give you the free information, and I collect my money and I leave. There's nothing else I'm doing on social media. That's why I'm selling my company. Okay, and I'm going to buy something else with the money when I get that, and you'll see what it is. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying right now is, VDM, you have a lot to lose. Okay, don't talk about Yabo, leave her. Okay, if you want to shading her, they didn't invite you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's good. Free speech. I'm a blogger too. I'm still a blogger. People just don't know. I didn't retire from blogging. I'm not blogging. I retired from journalism. If I want to start a blog today and make it anonymous, I'll make lots of money. And you wouldn't know it's me writing all this stuff. But I don't have the energy and time. So what I want to tell you right now is, you can blast Yabo, but when it comes to her boyfriend and everybody else entering, Yabo dragging Davido, don't get complicated with it. Don't answer the boyfriend. You've been answering Paulo, oh yeah, I don't worship money. Leave them alone. Nigeria works with money. You saw how much money they were sweeping into the trash in Davido's wedding, and it's dollars. All you need is some money and some powerful people, and they'll arrest you the third time. Be careful, VDM.